Okay, so I'm going to go through these two practice questions to reinforce on the idea of ASTC and also on the basic angle. Okay, so for practice question 2, we will be exploring the quadrant. We'll be exploring the quadrant. So the question is asking you, which quadrant are they trying to describe? Okay, so very simple. So if you are the kind who prefer to draw, then go ahead, go and draw. So ASTC and ASTC. So look at the first case. Sine theta is positive. So mentally, you go through your ASTC. Sine theta is positive. So it should be A and S. And then cosine theta is negative. So you think of the positive part first. Think about cosine theta positive. Cosine theta is positive in the first and fourth. So cosine theta will be negative in the second and third. So you think where is cosine positive so that you know where is the negative part. So from here, the conclusion will be they are in the second quadrant. So theta is in the second quadrant. Okay, so you can do it slowly. The next one, sine is negative. So your ASTC, these two will be negative. Cosine positive. Cosine positive will be these two. So you will take the common one. So in this case, theta is in the fourth quadrant. So carry on, sine negative. Sine negative, third and fourth. Tangent positive, A and T. So the common one, that means, right, theta is in the third quadrant. So mentally, you're supposed to do your ASTC and then you decide. Okay, you can try these three and see whether you understood why they are in the fourth, second, fourth quadrant. Okay, so here the next one. The next one is a pure question on ASTC also, but after this, after I discuss this, right, I will show you the basic angle for this part. Okay, so the instruction is without using a calculator, so you're not supposed to press. So you're supposed to decide sine 230, whether will it be a positive or negative value on your calculator. So how are you going to decide? So you're going to decide based on your ASTC. So we got to decide the quadrant first. So 230 is the third quadrant. Third quadrant, tangent positive. So this will be negative. 140, second quadrant. Second quadrant, sine positive. Cosine will be negative. So you just have to tell your ASTC, which quadrant. So 215. 215 is third quadrant. Tangent is positive, and this is a tangent, so positive. 350, fourth quadrant. Cosine positive, and this is a cosine. So I can tell the quadrant. As long as you can tell the quadrant, your ASTC comes into use. So this one is fourth quadrant also. So fourth quadrant, cosine positive, but this is a tangent, so negative. This is second quadrant, obtuse angle, sine positive, and this is a sine. So what happened when you got it in radian? If you got it in radian, well, you can convert if you feel comfortable. So if you still remember, you've got to refer to the first page. How would you convert? You multiply by 180 over pi. So you get a 130 degree. That is second quadrant. Second quadrant, sine positive. So this one is negative on your calculator. So 9 pi over 8. Go and convert first. You get around 202.5. So 202.5 is in the third quadrant. Tangent is positive, and this is a tangent. So that's how we tell. Okay, so I'm going to extend this question to express it in terms of the basic angle. Okay, to express it in a basic angle. So I'm going to erase certain things. Okay. Okay, I'm going to erase this. So the next part is right. Now we know positive or negative. We got to question ourselves. How am I going to get the basic angle? So the basic angle will be so this will be the formula for the basic angle. So for example, this one is in the third quadrant. So if you use the third quadrant, 180 plus alpha equal to 230, alpha is 50. So it's actually minus sine 50. Okay, so the next one is an obtuse angle, second quadrant. So what is the basic angle here? So you use this one. 180 minus alpha equal to 140. My alpha is 40. So this is negative cosine 40. So after we know the plus minus, we add on the idea of basic angle. So 215, next one, 215 is third quadrant. So take the third quadrant, do 180 plus alpha equal to 215. You will get it at 35. So this will be tangent 35. You go and punch calculator, tangent 215 and tangent 335, they are the same answer. Then 350 is the fourth quadrant. So 350 is the fourth quadrant. So I will take this one. 360 minus alpha is equal to 350. So you will get a 10. So you get a positive cosine 10. The next one, fourth quadrant again. So fourth quadrant, take the fourth quadrant formula. Take the fourth quadrant formula. Equal to 340. Your alpha is 20. So that will be negative tangent 20. Second quadrant, 160 is second quadrant. Take this formula, 180 minus alpha is 160. So you can tell it's 20. So once you get used to it, you don't even need to do all this. Mentally, you can tell the basic angle already. So that will be sine 20. So 135 is second quadrant. So I change the formula for 135 and I will get a 45. So it's negative cosine 45. And if I need to, I got to write it as pi over 4. Because if they gave me in radian, actually it's my job to return them in radian. So the next one, 202.5 is third quadrant. Let me just erase it. So 180 plus alpha is equal to 202.5. So you get 22 and 0.5. So the basic angle is 22.5. So you will get tangent 22.5 and 22.5 is actually pi over 8. How I know it's pi over 8? Do your conversion. Refer to the first page and do the conversion. So there will be a practice question later. I think 2 practice questions that illustrate this. So you got to practice your ASTC, you got to practice your basic angle and kind of marry them together. Every angle will have their respective basic angle. So you can use the formula to get the basic angle. Okay, or you can draw. So up to you. So that's how you kind of like manipulate the angle. Not say manipulate, it's just more like ASTC. Your ASTC has to be very fast. So if you're finding like you're very slow, then keep thinking ASTC. Maybe you need to draw out ASTC on the side. Okay, so that is the idea first. That is for practice question 2 and practice question 3.